everyone, welcome to your Active April Fitness Challenge. Today we have day 1 and we're going to kick things off with a lower body strength workout. For equipment, you're going to need a pair of dumbbells. You could probably choose something a little bit heavier, a chair for seated exercises in our cool down, and a clear space on the wall for our hands on our back. Let's go grab our equipment and let's get started. Our first movement is going to be a toe lift. We're going to place our head, shoulders, and hips against the wall and our feet about a foot away from the wall edge. Once your feet are flat and about hip width apart and your back is nice and flat, we're going to squeeze our toes off the ground and lower them back down to the floor. We're going to try to do 10 repetitions, rising up onto your heels and lowering down. Be careful that you don't have socks on a slippery surface. 10 times, let's go. Number 5. We're going to do 2 more. Number 9, 10. Next, we're going to do our wall reach back. We're going to place our arms on the wall about an arm's length away. Push into the wall, send our hips back. You'll feel a stretch on the backs of your legs and between your shoulder blades. Hands flat on the wall. Gently bend your knees. Hips go back, feel a nice big stretch. And stand. We're going to go for about 30 seconds. And rest. Next, we're going to do alternating hip circles. You're going to place one hand on the wall for balance. Standing up tall, you're going to lift your hip up and open, and then back. We're going to stay on the same leg, alternating directions for 20 seconds. You can start with smaller circles, and as you get warm, maybe you challenge yourself by lifting that knee a little bit higher. We have 10 more seconds. And change hands, change standing legs. We'll rotate on the other side. Open and close. About 5 more seconds. And rest. We're going to jump into our workout. Our first movement is going to be 15 calf raises. We're going to aim to set our feet up right underneath our hips. You can hold onto the back of your chair or onto the wall for balance. Do the first round with no weight, and in the rounds 2 and 3, if you want to hold onto the dumbbells or a single dumbbell, you can make it a little bit harder. Finding your balance, we're going to rise all the way up onto our big toe and lower down to the floor 15 times. Really try to pay attention to keeping your legs straight, as well as rising up through your big toe and not rolling out towards your pinky toes. We have number 9, 10. We're going to complete 5 more. 5, 4. As you start to get fatigued, try to keep those legs straight and still try to get all the way up onto your big toes. Last one. Rest. Next, we're going to do a split stance Romanian deadlift, or RDL. Feet are still hip width apart, and you're going to slide one foot back just so it's in line with your heel. All of our weight into our front foot. We're going to reach our hips back. Back stays flat, and we'll stand. Your front foot is all weight bearing. You can always hold on to a chair or the wall for balance, and you can grab a single or 2 weights. Set your feet, hold on to your balance implement, bend your knees. We're going to reach back 10 times on one side and then change. Reach back, 1. Back is flat, my chin and chest are up. I'm getting a nice big stretch on my standing leg or my forward leg. 2 more. And we'll turn around and change arms and change legs. Step your back foot back to in line with your heel. Both legs are a little bit bent. Tilt over. 1. We have 5 more. Big reach and hold. Stand. Three. 2, last one. And rest. Next, we're going to do a back supported squat or a wall slide. And again, you can hold onto your dumbbell or go no weights, your choice. Step your feet out shoulder width apart this time, so a little bit wider, and again about a foot away from the wall. We're going to let our knees bend, reach our bum between the space of the heels on the floor, and stand. We're going to complete 10 repetitions. Sit down, push into the floor, keep tension on your back and the wall. This position's nice because you can play around with your foot position. You can go a little bit wider, more narrow, or walk your feet further away from the wall if that feels more comfortable on your knees. We have 5 more. Three more. Last one. Rest. Next, we're back to our calf raises, 15 repetitions. Grab the weight if you want your added challenge. Hip width apart, 15 repetitions. There's 10. We're going to complete 5 more. Big rise, control down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, we have our split stance Romanian deadlift. I'm going to show it with 2 weights if you don't feel like you need the wall or chair for balance. Feet hip width apart, slide your back foot just in line with your heels. All your weight in your front foot. Hips go back. Stand 1. We're completing 10. Check in and make sure your shoulders are back. The movement is coming from your hips like you're folding over top of something and not rounding your back. With your dumbbells, also check in they're not dangling over your toes but staying over top of your heels. We're going to complete 2 more and change legs. 9, 10. Great job. Switch feet. Slide your other foot back. All your weight in your front foot. Set your shoulders. Relax your knees. We're reaching back. 1. If you're not feeling a stretch on the back of your leg, you might be bending your knee just a little bit too much. Check in and make sure it's just a soft bent leg. 4 more. Final 2. Last one. And rest. Back to our wall for our wall squats. I'm going to show my feet a little bit wider this time, and you can hold 2 dumbbells if needed. Slide down, press back. There's 3, we're completing 10. Six. 2 more. Last one. Great job, you guys. That is the end of round 2. You can drop your weight or both. We have our third and final round of calf raises. Hip width apart, hold on to something for balance, rising all the way up and down. Number 5. And as you get tired, keep trying to rise up through your big toes and not default to letting your ankles roll to the sides. We have our final 5 reps. Squeeze up, make sure you control down. 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. You can grab your other weight or stay with a single dumbbell. We're in our split stance Romanian deadlifts. Feet hip width apart, slide one foot back, all the weight into your front foot. We're going to reach forward and stand. Check in, make sure your back is like a tabletop. You're feeling the stretch on the back of your front leg. We have 4 more on this side. And last one before we change sides. And switch. Change feet, slide your back foot back, shift your weight forward, bend your legs. Hips are reaching back like you're pushing something or someone out of the way, and stand. We're 5 halfway. Three more, big reach. 2 more. And last one, rest. Next, we have our wall slides or wall squats. You can hold on to 2, 1, or no dumbbells, you pick. I'm going to show with my feet a little bit further away from the wall this time and a more narrow stance. Holding onto my dumbbell, head, shoulders flat. We're going to slide down and push 10 times. Six, we have 4 more. Two more. Last one. And rest. Walk your feet back towards the wall. We're going to drop the dumbbell and get into our cool down. Our first movement, we're going to stretch our calves, standing about arm's length width from the wall. Place your big toe up towards the wall. We're going to rock towards the wall and back for 20 seconds per side. Find your balance. Step 1 foot up. Rock your body to the wall. Rock back. We have about 5 more seconds and we'll change legs. And switch feet. Step your other ball of your foot up on the wall. Rock forward, rock back. Time for one more stretch. And rest. Next, we're going to stretch the backs of our legs. You can place one hand on the wall. Step 1 foot forward, keeping your legs straight. We're going to gently rock our hips back and stand, getting a nice gentle pull on the back of that leg. Reach and stand. We'll go for about another 15 seconds. Time for one more big reach and stand. Change feet. We're going to do 2 more stretches, big reach, stand, last one. And rest. Our third movement in our cool down is going to be a seated sumo deadlift. You could sit on the edge of your chair with your feet about twice as wide as your shoulders. Hands are going to go on our knees. We're going to glide forward. You're going to gently twist one way, look up to the ceiling. We'll twist the other way and press yourself back up. We're going to complete that 2 more times. Nice big forward fold, big open, twist the other way, and press back. Last one. And rest. Great job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed your lower body workout, and I'll see you for your next one.